Hi everyone, welcome back. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
What are we watching today, ladies?
Parasite.
Oh.
How exciting.
Oh, boy.
All three of us are blind to this movie.
Yes.
I heard it's a thriller comedy, and I don't know anything else. We got a lot of requests to watch this. It won a recent poll on our Patreon, and I believe this came out in 2019.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A lot of our fans requested that we watch this in Korean, so we're going to read some subtitles today.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Excellent.
and we'll review it afterwards.
Okay.
All right.
Shall we?
We shall.
Yeah.
아 망했다 이거 공짜 앞에 못 쓴다 이제 야 기정아 야 윗집 아줌마는 아이비타임 아무나 거셨다
아, 뭐.
잡히지? 이거
So just going to
Oh,
crowd
no.
in there?
Look
Look at the
at
toilet.
근처에 카페 새로 생긴 거
He's going to drop it down the toilet.
That's cool though. It's
Watch it doesn't drop it.
cramped, but
Yeah.
요즘도 저런 걸 하네 그러게요
Let them go quick.
저런 집안에서 독도하고
free extermination.
Yeah, but you
You're gonna
got
poison
pizza
yourself.
boxes there, and you have food everywhere,
Oh man.
and your bodies.
Oh, my God.
Oh
Yeah,
my
then
God!
you're all
They don't even
gonna
give
die.
the warning in the neighborhood.
했지?
닫을까요?
Oh, geez.
Wow, with all the pizza boxes there.
Oh, God.
진짜
Ew.
그래서 정말 돈 10% 떼고 주겠다는 거예요, 지금?
분량을 비하면 페널티 적은 거지, 안 그래요?
Yeah.
아 이거 얼마나 한다고?
아, 너무한 거 아니에요?
You gotta do it right.
아, 이봐요.
이게 그렇게 간단한 문제가 아니야. 이런 분량 박스 하나하나가 얼마나 큰
데미지를 주는 줄 알아요? 우리 브랜드 이미지에?
By the way, there's chemicals all over him.
뭐라고?
사장님 이게 다 그 친구 때문이죠
뭔 소리?
그 원래 일하던 알바생 말입니다 그 친구가 배 째고 잠수 탔죠 내일 정식으로다가 면접 보러 가겠습니다 몇 시가 좋을지
아니 저기 잠깐만. 일단 생각을 좀 해보고.
그러면
There's surrounding her.
기후 만나러 간다고 하니까 저희 할아버지께서 이걸 꼭 갖다 주라고 하셔가지고
Whoa. Parasites in there.
유산 신경성인가? 주상석으로 볼 수도 있고 아시네요 저희 할아버지께서 육사 시절부터 이 수석 수집을 쭉 해오셔가지고 지금은 뭐 저희 집 아래층, 위층, 거실, 서재 이 수석들이 꽉 차 있는 상태입니다 거예요 돈도 많이 줘 애도 착해 나 교환학생 가 있을 동안 잘 좀 보살펴줘 야, 너 학교에 친한 과 친구들 많잖아 굳이 왜 나한테 백수한테 부탁을 안 해?
Trying to help you out.
왜긴 왜겠냐?
And he's a good guy.
난 상상만 해도 너무 싫다 우리과 공대생 그 늑대 새끼들이 다해 근처에 얼씬거리는 것 자체가 기분이 너무 더러워 기우야 한번 따져보자 네가 군대 가기 전에 2번 군대 제대하고 2번 도합 4번의 수능을 봤잖아 문법, 어휘, 장문, 회화 솔직히 씨발 잉글리시? 네가 10배는 더 잘 가르칠 걸 매일같이 술 처먹는 대학생 씹새끼들보다? 그건 그렇긴 하지 그래
I feel like this is going to cause a lot of issues.
난 대학생이 아닌데 불화를 좀 치지 뭐
Fake it.
괜찮을 거야 일단 내 소개로 가는 거니까 그리고 그 집 사모님이 뭐랄까 사모님이 심플해 영애엔 심플 심플? 그게 뭔 소리야 몰라 아무튼 좋아 난 좋았어 너도 하는 거다 응 그럼 뭐 야 뭐야 기정이가 그렇게 손재주가 좋다며 포토샵 같은 것도 잘하고
Photoshop.
Oh, faking it. His credentials.
That's so bad.
언니, 금연인데요?
네. 아나 그거 좀 줘.
You've been insecure to be like, okay, you're going to fake this job because I want to date this girl and don't want anyone else intruding. It's going to be an interesting interview.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, boy.
안녕하세요 사모님.
아니, 저 여기서 일하는 사람이에요. 이쪽으로 오세요.
정원이 너무 좋아요.
내부도 좋아요. 건축가 남군현재 선생님 아시나? 유명한 분인데. 그분이 사시던 집이잖아요, 여기가.
Wow.
그분이 다 직접 지으셨고.
Wow, it's a force.
Gorgeous. It's a playpen.
제 입장에서는 그쪽이 민혁쌤 같은 어떤 레벨이 아니라면 그게 무슨 의미가 있나 뭐 이런.
Yeah, so impress her.
그래서 뭐 결국 이 얘기하려고 한 건데 저기 오늘 쳤어. 제가 참가를 좀 해도 될까요? 풀타임으로 안 보고 싶어서. 수업 어떻게 하시는지.
Whoa.
Is it okay with you?
심장이 거짓말을 못해. 시험이라는 게 뭐야? 앞으로 치고 나가는 거야. 그 흐름을, 그 리듬을 놓치면 완전 꽝이야. 24번 정답? 관심 없어. 나는 오로지 다혜가 이 시험 전체를 어떻게 치고 나가는가, 장악하는가, 거기만 관심 있다. 실전은 기세야.
Watch a mom like him more.
기세.
You could take Min's job.
그래서
그래서 그런 건지 그동안 미술쌤도 여러 명 바꿔가면서 해봤는데요. 하나같이 한다를 못 버티더라고요.
Do you want to be an art teacher?
다송이가
His sister.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
저기 어머님. 뭐 이쪽 업계선 나름 신선한 케이스?
Just making stuff
그
up.
친구 수업이 유니크하면서도 예중, 예고, 입시까지 뭐 다 커버해주는.
너무 궁금하네요. 어떤 분이실까?
만나보시겠어요? 근데 이 친구 약속 잡기 되게 어렵다던데.
Oh my god, they're pushing it so much.
아 잠깐. 제시카 외동딸 일리노이 시카고 과선배는 김진모 그는 이사촌.
I can remember that jingle.
제시카 여자친구죠.
나 오늘 처음 봤어.
제시카 쌤 되게 이쁘던데, 그쵸? 관심 안 가세요?
아까 봤어? 예쁘지? 미모라고 할 수 있지.
오빠 역시
Now she's got a crush on him.
관심 있으셨구나.
Gonna get complicated.
Oh, boy.
그 제시카 쌤을 굳이 장미꽃에 비유를 하자면 다혜 너는
Careful what you say. What's that? What do you put down?
He probably didn't want to say. Oh. It's heart rate.
See?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it's beating fast.
Is it or no?
I'm sure
Nope.
it's gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he is gonna
Oh.
make a move. Oh no! See, this makes it so complicated. His friend's gonna come back and not good. Not good.
Oh, boy.
Oops.
지불자.
내가 애가 좀 한 스팟에 앉아있지 못해가지고 그거부터 이해를 좀. 다송아, 다송이 일어나, 다송아 일어나. 똥
Oh, it's in his mouth.
That's only suction.
저는 부모님 같이 수업 안 하고 언니랑 둘이서만 얘기 나누고 싶은데. 아 저기 이분은 우리 자리 좀 비켜줘.
Ooh, controlling the whole situation, and she just listens.
어머님, 제가 아까 미술 심리학, 미술 치료 쪽으로도 공부 중이라고 말씀드렸죠? 네네. 다송이한테 무슨 일이 있었나요, 1학년 때? 솔직히 말씀.
하려면 그 부분을 꼭 짚고 넘어가야 될 것 같아요.
근데 지금 갑자기 말씀을 드리기가 좀 어쩌죠?
Poor kid.
보통 그림 우측하단 이쪽 부분을 스키조프레니아 존이라고 해서 신경 정신과적 징후가 잘 드러나는 곳으로 보거든. 여기도 보세요. 이런 독특한 형태를 그려놨죠, 다송이가.
아, 네.
Because she's just like taking all this in.
저거 똑같은 거. 저거 그거죠?
아, 네, 맞습니다. 같은 존의 비슷한 형태.
See, and she's probably making all this up. Wow, she's good at this.
Yeah, she's
Very high
making her
level.
own hours. So she's
Yeah.
제가 더 감사하죠.
Just taking advantage of this lady. Maybe they'll do a good job. I don't know. I mean, like,
Gosh.
right now Kevin's kissing the student.
미술사 새로 오셔가지고.
What is she doing?
she's gonna leave him there when she gets out.
Not a good part of town.
싼 거 난리던데? 충격, 감동 막 이러면서.
몰라 씨발. 아니 인터넷에서 미술 치료? 검색한 거 썰 좀 풀었더니
It's so bad.
갑자기 막 쳐 울더라니까. 미친년 내가 어이가 없어가지고.
God, look, to be so
Wow,
insensitive.
they are crafty.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she left her underwear in those bins, so
Oh,
the driver wouldn't mind bringing her home. Oh, the dad sees it. Oh, he's gonna think something about the driver.
Wow.
boy.
They might think it's Jessica's though, like she was in the car.
주지 않나? 어? 이 새끼가 여간 켜지 뭐 적금을 붓나? 아이씨.
변태인가 봐. 여관보다 차에서 막 아우 더러. 어떻게 해요? 주인님 차에서 막
아니죠. 그러면 혹시 뭐 다 본인 사생활이고 다 좋은데. 하필 왜내 차에서? 아니 그리고 굳이 할 거면 제 앞자리에서.
Why is she looking at it like that?
아이고 내가 앉는 자리 뭐 정액방울 떨어뜨리고 책상에
Ew.
그러니까
Is he drinking?
Yeah.
What?
He
Subtitles are
took
so
advantage of
invisible.
her. He took advantage.
막 필로폰 코카인 막 이런 거.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Anti hand.
Oh, boy.
아직까지 그냥 추측이야. 합리적인 의심. 응? 근데 이게 뭐 경찰에 신고한 일도 아니고.
그럼
아 그런데 바쁜 내가 그런 마주보고 차내면 내 차에서 떡을 치고
Oh no, she's listening. Oh, the girl.
그냥 당신이 점잖고 무난한 핑계거리 하나 만들어서 조용히 내버릴 수 있지. 여기서
그래 알았어.
뭐 빤스니까 섹스니까 그딴 것들 아예 언급 자체를 하지 말고.
See, that really sucks.
You know what? Dad was the driver, right?
Yeah.
They're probably gonna get Dad to be the driver.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
대신 그걸 좀 배워줘.
하긴 뭐 젊은 신세대 운전기사라고.
우리도 한때 좋아라 했었지. 근데 기사님은 원래 나이 드신 분들이 좀 더 낫지 않나?
Old driver better.
Oh my god.
큰아빠 댁에서 일했던 기사님
딱 그랬는데 김 기사님이라고 점잖고
워낙에 푸근하셔서 저도 어렸을 때부터 삼촌 거리면서 따랐던.
그런 분이 계세요? 네, 성격 자체가 너무 온화하셔서.
근데 저희 큰아빠 근무지가 최근에 시카고로 바뀌셔서
그분이 쉬고 계신 거 어떨까? 상당히 관심이 가는데 만나뵐 수 있을까 혹시?
진짜? 나 이제 사람을 못 믿잖아.
You're never gonna trust again.
만나면 진짜로 못 믿겠어.
그러니까 지금 요거는 모바일보다
Can you imagine, like, the reveal? Like, finding out that they're all family?
Oh, yeah.
그냥 편하게 하시면 돼요. 편하게. 제가 너무 답답해서 나왔습니다. 하루 종일.
알려진 알 일이 기가 있다는 거야.
Oh.
그 왜 복숭아 그 겉에가 완전 다 털이잖아. 그 털이 1m 근처에만 가도 온몸이 새빨개지고
Oh, body rash.
전지게 아주 생달리란다네.
No.
Dad! That is rotten.
전혀 없는데 그랬다니까.
That is bad. That's a crime. Oh god. She just really just believes these guys. Like, she doesn't trust anymore, and she has like the worst people around her. And she's been with them for so long.
Hot sauce.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she's such a good employee.
God,
Oh, like blood. Oh, like it's gonna be blood.
And you just touched it.
oh my God.
Right.
This is so sad. I hate this.
그래도 여러모로 아쉽죠. 상당히 괜찮은 아줌마였거든.
And over time, she becomes like extended family.
Right.
그럼 회사의 손을 딱 잘 지켜. 내가 원래 손을 넘는 사람을 제일 싫어하는데.
Who crossed the line?
Little does he know.
Peaches.
Peaches. Thanks, Mom.
One, they're gonna like bump into each other on the street somewhere.
아줌마, 그거 문 앞에 놓고 가요. 앞으로 놓고만 해주시고. 네.
너무 쉽게 앞방에서 무전기가 좀.
Oh.
나중에 너 수업중에 나오면 어떡해?
That's insane. To be that confident. Like, they're never gonna see any of that. Oh, you
Smell
have
the
the
same.
same smell.
Oh my gosh.
He's a good sense of smell.
Maybe it's the same dry cleaning place. Jessica smells like that too.
Wow, that's like a talent.
Wow.
제가 아까 다른 걸로
I feel like
Wow.
I'd be so oblivious.
God.
강아지 번쩍이 쭈니다. 이거.
Canine version.
Oh, they get the house to themselves. Or herself.
Wow, they're gonna start. I mean, they're already abusing so much, but watch them like start inviting people over and doing crazy stuff like that. I don't know.
부모도 물 줄까? 기정아.
They're just
Wow.
completely. I mean, I'd
They've
be.
never had this luxury before.
Yeah.
You just take advantage.
I'd be so worried that they come home.
Especially at cameras on the outside and stuff. Oh, her diary.
And break a window.
Oh my
Watch
God.
it. I bet you. Oh.
Oh, yeah, or something.
만약에 나랑 다혜랑 결혼식이다.
Oh my God, he's really thinking ahead, huh?
대학배우들이 와서 해주면 되는 거고. 예? 내가 작년에 결혼식 하기 알바 졸라 많이 뛰었잖아.
나는 생판 모르는 년 부캐까지 봤어.
Wow.
나한테 있었어 뭐?
Yeah, they'd be bad rich people.
당해.
No, you wouldn't.
너 착하지. 착해.
You think you're better than everybody.
이 엄마 말이
Oh, don't be mean.
부자들이 원래 순진해 꼬인 게 없고 부잣집은 또 애들이 구김살이 없어.
Yeah, they didn't even vet these people.
Maybe she's just drinking the alcohol.
That's right.
구급사를 쫙 펴줘.
저기 기호야. 듣자 하니까 뭐 바뀌어볼래?
Whoa!
어? 아 왜 그래요? 아버지.
Oh, we didn't see this at all. Wow.
속았지?
Yeah, that was really scary. That wasn't even funny.
리얼하지 않냐 안 그래?
리얼이었으면 넌 죽었지. 씨발아. 아이씨 강아지.
Oh,
Oh, she's
dog
eating
food.
those? Good.
She's laughing too much. Want to come down with me?
She really, I mean, like, I know she had an allergic reaction, but she's acting
She's
unhinged
laughing.
or something.
Yeah.
She is.
It's almost like a
That was
trap
her
for
life.
them.
Something,
Yeah.
Like she knows in the camera.
Yeah. Did she just fart?
Oh, she hid something behind the counter.
Oh my God.
Cabinet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Ooh, a secret room.
Oh.
What?
Honey. She's gonna lock them in there, like luring them down.
Oh, maybe. Ooh.
What a room! This is weird. I don't. Oh my God! Talk about. Music. What the hell? Look at.
Oh.
여보야, 배 많이 고팠지?
What?
괜찮아. 저기 좋은 분이셔. 저분 덕분에 여기 들어온 그게 철판이더라고. 철판, 고기 굽는 철판. 그게 장롱 밑에 낑겨갖고. 어쩐지 이상하게 안에서 아무리 해도 안 열리더라고. 근데 여보 얼굴 왜 이래? 그거는 나중에.
그니까 그 부엌에서 일하면서 먹을 거 맨날 빼돌려.
Well, that's what the dad was saying before, right? Like she eats for two.
아, 이 사람 먹는 거는 전부 제 월급에서 산 거예요. 아우, 정말. 아우, 진짜 억울하다, 진짜.
아니, 도대체 언제부터 여기 산 거야, 남편이?
엄마 가만히 있어봐. 지금 4년째인가?
4 years.
냉장고도 있는데 일주일에 한 번씩만.
것들이 진짜 보자니까 사람이 경찰
아,
불러야 돼.
맞아. 오.
uh-oh. Oh, videotaping
Oh, that's
you.
it.
Dad, my foot. Don't call me Dad. Uh-oh. You're doing the same thing?
어쩐지 윤기사 갑자기 잘릴 때부터 이상하더라.
Yes.
Oh.
Send it over.
뭐 이런 거냐?
저기 동생.
Send it to someone.
Sis.
이렇게 쌍년아. 내가 찍은 거 이거.
Oh boy, something's going to happen to you.
Oh no, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna do
That's
something
Do it now
bad.
before they hurt you.
Uh-oh.
안 터지지.
Wow, he's drinking out of a regular cup.
Oh my God!
Oh,
They're gonna take it.
no!
Oh no.
see?
They're
See?
gonna ambush him.
Good, see that?
Oh no. What?
Right.
Eggs. Get the eggs. What is that? I'm a
Peaches! Peaches! Oh, that's horrible! Look at, she's gonna die.
She's going to.
She's gonna
Oh
die.
my gosh.
Now they're calling.
Whoops.
They've probably been watching you all along.
Oh, maybe.
That poor lady. What an evil girl.
You're on. 8 minutes.
전화 끊고 바로 물부터 올리세요.
Don't.
웨딩.
8 minutes.
You are all screwed.
짜파구리가 뭐야?
Everyone help together. Oh my God. How are you
What
going to make
idiots.
this?
You deserve this. How creepy. And he has to stay there.
Oh, that poor lady.
Oh my God, look at her. And the door's open.
Whoa.
No!
Oh, whoa.
No!
She hit her head.
Oh no,
hit
she
her
just
head.
died. I just heard a smush.
Me too. I heard a crack.
Morse code.
Oh, boy.
다솜이는 이런 거 알 텐데.
Oh, the boy will know it.
이게 좀 이상하죠? 왜들 이렇게 애한테 쩔쩔매면서 생난리를 치나?
You shouldn't have told him that.
먹다가
Ooh. Oh, that is so scary. That is scary.
애가 완전히 막 눈알이 이렇게 막 뒤로.
Oh, come on.
This is white.
I know,
Did she
right?
leave? Did she get up? I doubt it. I hope she's still alive.
I guess so, if he's gonna...
He doesn't
Ooh.
know.
Yeah.
See, she's dead.
you got bigger problems now.
She's dead.
Thank God. Okay,
Okay,
good.
yes, okay.
But I check on her a little bit.
That's right. God.
The dog. Hi, someone's under your bed.
Oh!
Cute
You
dog.
little cute little dog. Oh, goodness.
미쳤어. 아줌마 좀.
야, 박다솜! 아, 이놈의 자식 진짜. 저 뭐 하는 거야, 지금?
다솜아! 너 자야지! 지금 몇 시인데?
Oh, the light is going to shine through. You see a reflection.
저놈의 자식 그냥.
Oh my God, how crazy.
Oh, and they have to be right there. That must be so awkward for them because they can't move. They can't get out of there.
I mean, we see a lot of like naked scenes, but not full on where they're touching the
That's right, yeah, my
junk, you know? It's like, hello. I am so impressed they got out of there, really.
Yeah, but only he knows where that crank is for the
that's
downstairs. Oh, it's flooding.
Oh, maybe
Their
the whole
basement
place
is probably flooded.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, they probably don't even have a
Ew,
place to
it's
live.
sewage.
Oh,
Is our window open?
It's gonna be
Of
fully
course
flooded.
it was. They never shut it. Oh, there are things. Even the toilet. Ah! Oh, that poor girl was. He knows the Morse code.
Oh, he's watching it now.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
He's watching. Good.
Oh, that's good. He has that.
Help.
Help.
He means help.
Oh, he's bashing his face.
Oh, wow.
How horrible.
It's awful.
For all of them.
The music, too. You know he's going to snap.
아줌마. 얘가 아직 자요.
오늘 하늘 완전 파랗고 미세먼지 제로잖아. 어제 비 왕창 온 덕분에. 그치?
He lost his house because of it.
I know we're seeing the contrast between rich and poor, but like they did bad things to get here. And
That's right.
Uh-oh, the smell.
그러니까. 비 안 왔으면 어쩔 뻔했냐고요.
he might get jumped. He's not going to hurt them with that, is he?
They're not saying anything. Oh, no.
I wouldn't go down there at this point because they're
no.
totally going to jump you.
Or they're dead.
Or they're
Yeah,
dead.
that's
I don't think
true.
they're dead. I don't know. How long it's been now?
Oh my God, they're going to strangle him!
Oh, they're going to
He's
strangle
gonna snare
him.
him! He's going to snare him.
Holy
God.
shit. Oh my God.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh. Wait. Oh my God.
My God.
Oh no. Pull that off. He's going to get, he has you now.
Oh, God. Yes,
He's too scared.
And the crank.
Take it off. Oh, God.
My God, grab that string, man.
No.
Oh,
Crap.
shit.
Oh, my God. Ooh.
Oh, no. Holy shit. He just killed the kid.
Yeah, he did.
Whoa. Oh my God, he's going to walk up like that.
Oh,
yes,
my
definitely.
God.
Crash, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ew.
Oh, gross. Okay,
Oh, he's twitching.
oh.
He hasn't been out. Don't start just stabbing people.
He's looking. He's looking for Jessica.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, right in her heart.
Oh my God.
Oh, gosh.
See, his eyes went back again.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Whoa.
He is
my
just going after
God.
people.
Oh.
He remembers the name.
He wants the housekeeper.
She said, remember that name.
There she is.
yeah.
Oh no, the axe! The hatchet.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God! Oh my! Oh!
Oh, I can't.
Wow.
I cannot.
Oh, he's going to lose it.
Yeah.
Is he going to go after him?
He might.
Just because of that insult? Oh.
He's going to! Oh my God!
Oh. Oh.
No. No way.
Oh, that's...
Oh, the daughter saw it. Just
No
before she
way.
died.
I get you were insulted, but wow.
Whoa. That was numbing.
Yeah.
한 달 만에 눈을 떴을 때 처음 본 얼굴은 형사였습니다. 저 규약께서는 변호인을 선임할 권리가 있고 변명할 수 있는 기회를 전혀 형사같이 안 생긴 체포 구속 적부심을 법원에 청구할 수.
He's not alive.
지금 웃는 건가?
He's just mentally gone.
He is alive. He got hit twice.
Yes.
의사가 말했습니다.
Huh? How can he like...
I
He lost a
know.
lot of blood.
내 수술 직후에는 이런 경우가 있어요. 자꾸 그죠? 아무 이유 없이.
Oh, she did die.
저는
makes sense.
계속 웃었습니다.
Oh, here. This is where you remember her, like,
그치만
couldn't bury her somewhere. Like,
지나간 뉴스들을 하나하나 다시 찾아볼 때는
the Morse code still.
Yeah.
Who's doing that now?
Yeah, right?
Maybe that's the dad.
Oh!
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, crap. So he sneak. How
That's
does he
where
sneak
he
out?
is.
With the crank back, so he can sneak food every now and again.
혹시나 싶어서 이런 식으로 편지를 써본다.
It's lucky he has this place. I mean, he killed the freaking dad.
건강은 좀 회복이 되었느냐? 네 엄마야 뭐 심하게 건강할 테고.
Everything they did, they get this happy ending. I feel bad for them.
Well, he learned his lesson. He got a decent job.
Yep.
그날이 올 때까지.
Oh, until then. So he was just dreaming
Oh, so
that.
it was just a dream. Oh.
그럼 이만.
That is sad.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, because
And I feel bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I wanted
It
him
gives
to
him
do
something
better,
to
and
Wow.
dream about.
that's a good movie, and it's going to be a great discussion because
Oh, I'll tell you.
I've never seen a movie like this, and it's very original from anything I've seen, and I feel bad for the Kim family. I mean, seeing how poor they are, and they were just really trying hard to make ends meet,
Yeah,
even
they
if it was wrong.
Couldn't even afford Wi-Fi. They couldn't eat decently. They were just
Definitely not.
surviving.
And it made me very uncomfortable, and I'm trying to see it their way with them taking advantage of a rich family and getting innocent people in trouble, getting them fired. I mean, just assuming that, oh well, they're all rich, so they could just figure it out on their own. It's about our family, not them, and they have no clue what their situation is. So Parasite, it's like them being the parasites and working their way into
Right.
a host.
And using the Park family as the host, right?
Yeah. And Mom's getting all choked up. Here you go, Mama.
And that, and the perfect example is the original housekeeper, how poor she was.
That's for sure.
And the debt collectors who were going after her family and and especially her husband. Her husband, he admitted it was his fault.
Yeah.
So, 4 years later, I mean, living downstairs, he had to survive and to, get the creditors off his back, but they were still hounding them. So she was so poor. So her losing her job was terrible.
Yeah, it was very heartbreaking to see that, and I really liked her. I wrote down all the names, and I'm going to mispronounce them, and I apologize. But, Moon Guang, who was the original maid, seeing her story, learning about her, like having this secret bunker that the original owner had, and the buyers didn't even know about.
They
the
had
Park
no
family
idea.
had no idea.
And the newer ones don't,
Probably don't. Yeah, for Kim to still be there.
Yeah.
And, so it's a very sad situation, but they made it work. And I had so many thoughts throughout this movie because I really thought Parasite, what a title, I really thought it was going to be a horror movie to do with disease, maybe alien sci-fi, I don't know, but I was thinking Parasite, there's going to be some kind of like disease literally of a parasite. But here we have actual like poor people infiltrating or taking over this this house, and it's almost like they feel like they have the right to do it because I feel bad that they were poor and they were struggling, but they just judged these rich people and made fun of them for being stupid. Like they kept calling them simple. Like we heard Min say that early on, the friend, say like, oh, the mom's simple, so you can get away with murder, you can get away with whatever with her, and just like abusing everything there because they could afford it, whatever. They don't get what's going on, so we could just do whatever we want, So to see this poor family do whatever they can to live better, and they're mocking they're proud and they're making fun of this family they're taking advantage of. And then we see Moon Guan, who is the maid, and she is in a similar situation, but she really works hard. She was like the best of the best in that position, and she said she was taking food for her husband, but it was coming out of her pay. I don't know how right or real that was, but it kind of made me think you have a contrast not only with rich and poor, but you have two different situations with poor families trying to make things work. So I thought, which they did get pit against each other, but I really thought the two poor families were just going to full out like murder each other right then and there in that basement when she got the footage, and she's like, I have the proof now, you're going to jail, I'm gonna send this. I'm like, that's it. So I am happy that the Kim family didn't immediately freak out and be like, we have to kill her. Like, I'm glad it wasn't just like straightforward, she has to die. Like, they did have morals. They didn't want to kill someone. Like, they were actually scared about doing that. Whether it was morally like, oh crap, I don't want to murder someone, or oh crap, am I going to get in trouble and go to jail or something. So I think they cared about life to a certain extent. So I'm glad they didn't like murder each other outright then. But yeah, I mean, there was just a lot of problems. There was a lot of, issues going on, and it was very sad.
And I was surprised to see Kevin. He survived after being hit in the head.
Yeah, his stage name,
all the blood on the floor. I didn't think he was going to
Ki Woo. So I was shocked too. I really thought he was dead. And he got hit twice. He got hit again with that same rock. So it's like metaphorical.
That's
and he saw it as a positive thing. And I guess he wanted to do good or do something right by going in that bunker and helping the two people they hurt.
Because he was actually feeling lower at that point when he went down there. He felt really
guilty.
bad.
That's right, he did, yeah.
And
the rock was
the
used
original
against him.
housekeeper, Moon, she, for her to, go against Mrs. Kim and just say to her, sister, sis, calling her sis, and we're both needy, we're coming from needy families, and Kim was like, no, I'm not that way. It's, she doesn't ever want to go back there. Whereas I think the original housekeeper, having her husband down below, I think she was ultimately so respectful to the Park family, so thankful for what she has.
That's true, yeah.
She's not paying rent for her husband. She's got all these, if I just be quiet about it and work my tail off, we can survive.
And they had a toilet down there and a bed.
Yeah, and they weren't like being disrespectful and, lying to, they weren't buffaloing these people. She was a hard worker. She knew that house from top to bottom. She knew every need, everything they wanted. And she was a hard worker. So I think that was the contrast with the two needy families, is that the Kims were taking advantage as much as they could.
And eating the food, making a huge mess, breaking glasses,
just being
drinking all their alcohol, and making fun of them in their own house.
And where she was just so respectful, and her husband was so respectful. Like, look what he was doing for Mr. Kim all along. He was thanking him all throughout, living downstairs.
Yeah, doing like the Morse code
They
for the
were
child.
that was the big contrast too.
Yeah. So I really felt bad for them the most. Like Moon and her husband, like they were pure people and they were really struggling to survive, and they did what was right. I mean, they still did wrong stuff. I know they had loan sharks and stuff. They were on the run, but I really truly felt bad for them, and it was so heartbreaking. I mean, for the Kim family, especially the sister, and I feel so bad she died. That was terrible. It really was. But the fact that the family would make fun of her allergies and go through this process of getting like shaving off the peach and flicking that at her to sabotage her, and her allergies really bad, you can kill her, and you're making her suffer terribly, and they're like mocking it, and they think it's fun, and they're like, haha, look at us, look how good we are at like conning people and ruining other people's lives so we could benefit off that. And they were just really mean people, honestly. Like, again, seeing them in poverty, seeing them struggle so bad was awful, and I felt bad to see that. But they were bad. They were, just the way.
Yeah, they knew how to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
As much as they could. With every like scam they did or whatever, job they could, they were trying to be as efficient as they could.
Always like take what they
boxes.
can.
Yeah.
And you don't know people's situations. Like, how did they lose their jobs? And I think it's just very sad in general. Like when you're homeless, when you're poor, and some people like they sabotage themselves too. Like they get lazy and they don't want to work. And with this family, again, like I don't want to judge just watching them, but at the start I was kind of like, are they responsible? Do they try hard and work hard, like we saw with Moon Guang, that like she really worked hard to keep her job, and like do they do that, or are they lazy and like don't show up or don't really give a crap or steal things while they're there, and they're just like whatever? And
it seemed like Dad worked a lot and he just got laid off, or stores closed down.
Yeah,
and I
so
think they worked at the same
situations.
place. He worked at the same place as the housekeeper's husband, that bakery.
Yeah.
So so their paths did cross at some point. But
isn't that crazy? Yeah. And when it comes down to it, it's like you just turn into animals in a way. Like you're just trying to survive. And so I was just shocked. My jaw was dropped. My mouth was open a lot, and having the contrast with the rich, like the Mr. Park. I felt bad for him because that's insulting, like holding your nose, and they can't get out of this poor lifestyle. So Subway and just smelling like old radishes, and they're kind of making fun of the family in a way, like being like, oh, like old man smell, like no, like that bad smell in the Subway, and Mr. Kim took it to heart, and I don't blame him. Like that is sad. Like he tries hard, it seems, to like help his family, but they really glow and are proud of doing cons and stuff, but again, you're trying to do what you can to survive. But for him to be that insulted and just enraged, and his daughter was just stabbed, so that also probably made him blind with rage because of all the chaos. For him to murder Mr. Park, I mean, that shocked me. I didn't think it was going to come down to him.
It was just building up every time they smelled, or they had. That was the one reminder that they will never be the same.
Yes, yeah.
And that was the one reminder that just put him over the edge.
Yeah.
And for the housekeeper's husband to come out of hiding after 4 years and see this family infiltrate the person that he respects the most, letting him live. I mean, he had no idea he was living down there, but he was so respectful to the Mr. Park and the family that he was so enraged. You just killed my wife. I'm going to destroy all of you. Yeah. And that was just one focus.
Definitely.
Crazy, huh?
And to let the boy know, doing that Morse code. And
I thought there was going to be confusion with them, dressing up as Indians and coming out like with the hatchets. I thought Moon's husband was going to go after them or something, because they were going to like bad timing come out and go and then he's going to go I'm glad that wasn't a thing, but I mean everything escalating to this point at an innocent rich kid's birthday party. It just
and
was
how
so
ironic
savage.
this cake that
trauma cake or something, recovery trauma. And here, like immediately they keep saying this young boy has mental issues, and he was right though. Like he might have ADD or whatever he has, but like he knows Morse code, and he knew that there was a ghost in the house, and no one believed him. I mean, a ghost is like a a good thing to have in the home, and they kind of, I guess, believed that. But a lot of other stories he was telling, like, I guess they didn't really believe
And
it.
Mom wasn't very attentive to his needs and what he needed.
Yeah.
She just trusted. She was too trusting.
No,
They really didn't vet the people coming in, and but she was just very
she
trusting.
let him do what he wanted to do, and that was it.
And as well as the Kim family, she had no idea. Like, she didn't even think, like, oh, one by one, everyone's leaving, and they just happen to have another person in their place, to offer. So she was too trusting.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad. So bad for the flooding too. All those people.
I know, and then I felt so
Yes.
terrible then too, and we kept going back and forth between the rich and the poor, and they were like the poorest of the poor. I mean, they had a place to stay, but it was underground, and just a flood like this, like that was it. Like that was so disgusting.
That's
to the point where you're sitting on a toilet that's regurgitating like sewage,
All the sewage
and you
is
just
in there.
you just have nowhere else to go.
And
So
then you
it's
have
just
Mrs.
sitting
Park
there.
sitting in the back seat saying, "Oh, it's such a
their
lovely
feet up.
day after all the rain we had yesterday. It's such
Yeah.
a beautiful day." And then that was it for him. He was just like, I just lost my home.
I made a comment there. I can't remember
of it.
exactly what I said, but I got a little annoyed because, it's kind of gross having your feet up like that, and she's all relaxed, and Mr. Kim, trying to provide for his family and never being able to, live up to, Mrs. Park. I get, having resentment there and being upset, but he also, sabotaged their lifestyle, and he, infiltrated their personal space, and he had a right to do that. He was entitled to do that, and that I don't agree with. I feel bad that he's in that situation. So I made a comment there saying you can't be like that. You shouldn't be so resentful. People can't be insulting, and it's rude, and they shouldn't do that. But he was taking it to the extreme, and I'm like, but that's how his family thought. Oh, they're rich and they're airheads, and they can afford it. So we're just going to completely take advantage of them.
Yeah, and the bottom line is he's lucky he's surviving. It's such a nice spot, so to speak. He could be in jail. I mean, the bottom line is, he killed someone because he felt insulted. Yeah. I know it was building up, and it was just a constant reminder, but he killed someone. He killed the man that he's living, in his house. He killed that person, and it's his own jail, his own, hell now.
Yeah.
But
he acted quick too to go in there. I mean,
it was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was, but that's his survival mode, right? I mean, that's how he lives. He's like, what better place than a place that they don't know about?
Yeah, this was a very good story. Again, I didn't know what to expect. I really thought it was going to be like a gory horror movie, and we did have a lot of violence at the end. There was so much build-up.
I couldn't even watch that.
Yeah, I mean, well, don't be sorry.
I kept covering my face up.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I wouldn't know.
I don't want to force you to watch anything. I know sometimes you hold on to it for a bit long, and I'm like, Mom, it's not even happening anymore. But we were all into it.
I want to make sure it's completely not. I don't want to see it.
Yeah. No, it was brutal. It was very brutal at the end, for sure. Very shocked to see that, and very saddened by it. But the ending was a good ending too, because I kept throwing my pen just because I want to do cool tricks for you guys or something. Sorry, but woo! I really liked the ending where Ki Woo was by himself, still in poverty. I felt so bad for him, but him narrating, trying to figure out how he was going to get that house, better life, and to release his father from that imprisonment, and they could all live together as a happy family, because here they had that dinner where they made a mess of the Parks' house and drank all their alcohol, and they were talking about what room would you choose if we lived here, and just living the life, really having this big dream. And to see that outcome where we were watching with Ki Woo's narrative of him actually buying that house and releasing his dad and living together, I mean, that would be a nice happy ending for them, but it makes more sense to me and made it more of a powerful ending with Ki Woo still being at home, and so sad and away from his dad. His dad is forever in that prison, living that life, just being an animal hiding away that's going to get killed or trapped if he gets caught. So it's a very sad, tragic ending, but I thought it was a powerful ending.
But you know
in
what,
that way.
though? There was two things I took from that. He says, I'm making a plan. I'm going to get a job. I'm going to do it the right way. You know, kids, marriage, down the line, you know, maybe buying a house. I'd like to buy that house and get you free. But he said, I made a plan. And like his father said in the shelter, don't make a plan. It's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
But he made a plan that he's going to earn a living, have a decent living.
Yeah, so hopefully it does come
So
down.
hopefully he, at least, you know, they earn a decent living doing something that's true. No matter what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no matter what the job is, you're doing a true job, not snow jobbing somebody.
And not trying to con somebody else.
Right, don't con. Do it, you know.
Do something
the
good.
real
Do
way,
something, the right way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But very good story,
Legally.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for requesting this
Thank
movie. It was a lot better than I thought because, I mean, it was very brutal at the end, but I thought it was going to be a full-on horror, gory kind of movie, and it was very impactful. Like, I really felt a lot of strong emotions for all the characters, the contrast between families and how complicated it got with, you know, poor against poor and against rich, and just very different lifestyles, and yeah,
it was really
story.
good. It was really you saw primarily the poor against the rich. The rich really weren't against the poor; they just were rich. They didn't know any better. Like, that was the one reminder. Oh my God, you know, because their housekeeper always, you know, everyone that worked for them didn't live probably in the really poor section, you know, that didn't have a subway, you know, transportation to get there or whatever. But that was the biggest thing. It was the poor against the rich. They wanted that life, but they didn't like how they perceived themselves. You know what I mean? They didn't like how the rich perceived them.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know what you thought of this movie. I can't wait to hear and see what you say because I want to see if we missed anything or just different opinions, like what you thought of the ending and the decisions made, you know, throughout the different characters' decisions, and even Kiwoo, you know, going against his friend who also had bad intentions. He wanted his friend, his only friend that he trusted, to tutor, which was a lie too, to tutor this girl that he really liked because he didn't want any other guy to flirt with her or possibly date her before he could. So for him to also make his friend lie, be fraud, go into tutor her when he probably wouldn't even tutor her correctly. He seemed to convince them like the rest of the family, but that it was terrible that he did that. And Kiwoo had no guilt when he hit on the same girl and they became a thing.
Yeah, and she liked him right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's an older guy. You know, he's in her room or whatever.
And he's confident and touching her ooh, your pulse is getting high. You know.
Yeah, and I think Min was a good friend to him though in the beginning. I mean, he was a good friend.
Yes.
You know, his grandfather gave them that gift. You know, he had high hopes for his friend. He knew his friend couldn't afford to go to university yet. He said, you know what, you know, this is a good paying job. It's a wealthy family. You're going to get paid very well, you know, and I trust you. Mm-hmm. You're doing me a favor as well. So, yeah, that was interesting how, you know, even he took this opportunity to, you know, Kiwoo took this opportunity to even take Min's, you know, potential girlfriend down the line. Mm-hmm. So it was right off the bat where he was just a con artist and he was really good at it. His sister was phenomenal at it.
Oh, yeah.
The mother was, I mean, they all were
they
really
mocked
good
people
at it.
that they took advantage of. And she was
really
like,
good.
that bitch had no idea. And she was telling a different con story. And I was just like, holy crap. And they thrive off of it. Like, they're just so proud. That's just what they do, you know? So, yeah, Min was nice. He did seem like he really cared and he wanted better for his friend and their family and or his family. You know, it just shows you how there's so many gray areas. No one's perfect and people make mistakes and have flaws, and But I really wanted to see his reaction when he got back. And he's like,
I'm sure he saw the news on what happened with those people.
What the hell? And then he probably feels so guilty about it too, because he's the one who offered the job, you know.
And for them to get off, you know, pretty much scot-free, I mean.
The fraud, I mean, dad
probation.
murdered, but they completely took over a home, and it was fraud, and they were staying there, and they're very lucky, very lucky.
Mom to be out,
And freaking, he would still be alive. Like, I thought he freaking died, and he had brain injury, but, you know, I know he had that dream state at the end, or that, you know, narrative where he wants the plan, but, like, how's his brain damaged now, you know, because in the narrative, again, that was his dream. You know, he seemed like he was doing very well, but then he was in the dark, still at the same house at the way end. That I'm like, maybe it's a disability now where he can't. Like now he has really no future at all because now he can't function correctly or something. Who knows? You know. So it's a very sad story. And anyways, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. Like, what did you think about the ending? How did you interpret it? And the decisions made between the Parks, the Kims, like, did you disagree with them? Did you agree with certain things? Just very curious. So
I really feel bad for Mrs. Park.
I really feel so too.
Idea.
Yeah,
she had no idea.
And everyone like labeled her, because even Min said to Kiwi, he's like, "Oh well, you know, she's simple, like so you can like take advantage of her," kind of thing. So everyone was saying that about her. So it was very sad. Yeah, people just are very judgmental in all categories, and some people feel entitled that they could just take advantage of someone else because they don't have it, or vice versa, or you know, just ignorant in many ways. But true. Very good movie, guys. Thank you so much for requesting this. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.